Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming. Make sure it is part of our fall fun drive right now that we have going on. So you can join us as a member today, right back here. You can sign up and pledge your support to WTMD. Otherwise, you can do it after the show at WTMD.org/donate. We'd love to have you part of the gang. And we have some great incentives, some great thank you gifts, and would love to have you on board with us. So thank you so much for coming out to Zen West. Should be a fun hour of music. So we're going to be going live here in less than 2 minutes. So I'll have you give a big cheer, just go like this and get you all rowdy, like right when we're ready to go. So hope you're ready for it.
Also, just, thanks for coming. It's going to be fun. Yeah. I live here. Yeah, thank you. I love it here. It's great. DC was too much, dog. I had to slide. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Anyone else have to live in DC once or twice that lives here? Yeah, got to put your time in, I guess.
All right, cool. We are almost there.
We have 30 seconds.
All right, we've got 15 seconds. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Zen West here in Baltimore. We are here to celebrate Public Radio Music Day, the 5th annual Public Radio Music Day. Every week, nearly 24 million American listeners tune into their local radio stations to discover, learn, and enjoy music selections that are, in many cases, only available through public radio. So today being Public Radio Music Day, where we recognize the incredible power of public radio to unite music lovers everywhere. And we are beaming out to everywhere right now, all across the country. The theme this year for Public Radio Music Day is bringing people together from coast to coast. So it's very cool. We are over here on the East Coast with the one and only Bartees Strange.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, WTMD, for having me. Like he said, I'm Bartees Strange. I live here in Baltimore. And I'm going to play a bunch of songs. Half of them are new, which is going to be interesting. So, this is live, so pretend that it's good. This first song is called Line 95. It's about the highway. Sitting on the floor, legs crossed in bows. Am I blind or gold? Or would it even matter? Maybe I could grow, know that I won't. Am I talking to myself now? Or would it even? I know you've seen this before. Why would I fake it? I still picture us moving down I-95 snaking up, sitting on the floor, mining for a heart of gold. I've been searching for someone to love. Now I'm folded, and I can't get enough. I'm focused on lifting you up. Oh no. And I'm better 'cause I never need another lover. Hold me down, I'll hold you up. Hold me down, I'll never budge. Close the blinds, get undercover. She's so good, I'm dying from it. She's so good, I'm dying. Now I'm crying. Ain't no need for lying. I've been searching for someone to love. Now I'm folded, and I can't get enough. I'm focused on lifting you up. Oh no. I've been searching for someone to love. Now I'm folded, and I can't get enough. I'm focused on lifting you up. Oh no. Thank you. So I grew up in a town called Mustang, Oklahoma. I lived there most of my life, and I had like a weird life there. I was like one of the only black kids in town. I played football, I was very good at it. And I went to college and did that, and got hurt and started doing music more and more, and then like my life kind of changed. But this song is called Mustang, and it's kind of about where I grew up and the love I have for it and the love it did not have for me. A man bled out this morning. The antecedent this is not the first time I fell in my arms. The pain of being pure again, walking home at 4 a.m. Hours to go before it ends. It's hella dark and I can't avoid the heat. 2 trains hella long, too high to sleep. My crooked bones, they're screaming, cursing, smiling. You kill me. Is anybody really up for this one? If I don't hold nothing back, is anybody up for this one? I know that you never asked. A beast from the southern coast. I swear I looked at you last night. I really didn't feel that much. I lie for a living now, that's why I really can't tell you stuff the way that we all know how it's gonna end. Can't stand America. I just wait for my horses now. I just wait for my horses now to have a life you love, but no, you're undeserving. Last night I got so messed up, lost my job. It's nice to think that folks are near. Waking up was hard this year, but if I didn't move the way I did, then tell me how else could I be? Could I be? Could I be? Could I be? with a mouthful of blood. And I'm hurt, cause no one can feel me. Don't ask, why don't I want to bring you solace? Tie me up. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't believe there's so many people here. WTMD's got fans. This might be the first show I've played in Baltimore, actually. I think it is. It is. Very cool, very cool. Well, this next song is called Heavy Heart. It's a song off of my second record, Farm to Table, that I put out a couple years ago. Cool. There's reasons for heavy hearts. This past year, I thought I was broken. You look so good in a cherry scarf. We should go to Toronto more often. I never want to miss you this bad. I never meant to run out like that. Some nights I feel just like my dad, rushing around. I never saw the God in that. Why work so hard if you can't fall back? Then I remember I relied too much upon my heavy heart. And that's a shame, pulling up like it's Miss Kane. Head to Nassau on the train, that's on DC what you made. Put the red dot on your team, yeah. I don't need no one but me, yeah. She said my turn and I geeked. She said my turn and I geeked. She a whole lot of bad news, but the law on it, yeah, fool. I'm rich, mad, cool. I can buy that, yeah, fool. When I think about my last weeks, yeah, how you bled out in them sheets, yeah. How the doc said you were clean. All the weight y'all put on me, I never miss you this bad. I really had to run out, my bad. My hand on the small love, your back touching around. I really saw the God in that, watching how you braced for impact. Then I remember I relied too much upon my heavy heart. There's reasons for heavy hearts. This past year, I thought I was broken. You look so nice in a cherry scarf. We should go to Toronto more often. I never want to miss you this bad. I never meant to run out like that. Some nights I feel just like my dad, rushing around. I never saw the God in that, watching how you braced for impact. Then I remember I relied too much upon my heavy heart. My heavy heart. Thank you. Gonna change tuning really quick, but thanks again for being here. I'm starting to put out some new music for a record I have coming out next year called Horror. I love it. I've worked on it for so long, it's ridiculous. But, I worked on it with Jack Antonoff and Eve Rothman and Lawrence Rothman and a bunch of, just close friends that have been making records with me for years, and it's really special. So this song that I'm about to play is called Sober, and it's a song I wrote. Thanks. Yeah, go for it. Yo, honestly, the worst thing about being a musician is tuning in front of people, and I'm always like, how do I gotta talk and I gotta tune. But yeah, no, the song's called Sober, and I hope you like it. It's came out just a few weeks ago. I did a back bend when I saw you. You were floating across us. You had a whole vibe, none could have taught it. At the end of the world. So when you know it's right, when a day becomes your whole life, I'm standing here in between the lines. Guess I never had a guiding line. That's why it's hard to be sober. Thin talk when I saw you. It takes some time to get honest. Tough calls when you're novice. At the end of the world. Yes, all men, crooks and robbers. But still, nobody stopped us. A hard truth when she needs softness. At the end of the world. So when you know it's right, when a day becomes your whole life, I'm standing here in between the lines. Guess I never had a guiding line. That's why it's hard to be sober. I live life on two planes, and most days are both delayed. Missing all your phone calls, I just wanna go away. When you're not near me, every song's a throwaway. Reminds me of my through line, some curses just generate. Differences astounding, running out of things to say. I'm just trying to show love, scared of being cliche. Sometimes I miss the boat, sometimes I make mistakes. Texting that I'm on the way, know that you don't wanna wait. So when you know it's right, when a day becomes your whole life, I'm standing here in between the lines. Guess I never had a guiding line. That's why it's hard to be sober. That's why it's hard to be sober. Thank you.
Give it up for Bartees Strange. Hey, I'm Tyler Laporte from WTMD in Baltimore, and thank you for joining us here on Public Radio Music Day. It's been so far so good, right, folks? So, Bartees, you've been living in Baltimore for better part of the year, right?
Yeah, almost a couple now.
Okay.
Yeah. Getting
Okay.
there.
And so how is Charm City treating you?
Dude, I love it here. It's like it's a great city, and I find a lot of time. Like I'm always like I travel for work, and I'm always telling people like you are making a huge mistake, like not spending more time here. It's amazing. Like I love this city a lot. It's special.
And I know from friends of friends and actual, direct friends as well, that you're working with a lot of Baltimore musicians while you're here, bringing folks from LA, New York, all to come down and work in Baltimore as well. How close are all those folks to moving down here?
Honestly, all my LA friends are like, and I'm like, don't bring that here. Like I'm from here and I'm not, But I immediately adopted that energy. Like,
Right.
But no, it's sick. Like there's an artist from France that was here like earlier this year. Like a bunch of people from LA. I did most of Casey Hill's record here. I worked on a lot of Bleacher's record here. It's like it's cool. Like it's a place where you can be an artist and not worry too much about like losing your roof.
Right.
So it's like kind of perfect for people like me that want to try stuff.
And I know you've produced some things for, recently IS. Absolutely beautiful song. I know you played a little guitar on her new one, produced that.
Yeah.
Worked with Daphne Ekman.
Yeah.
So a lot of bands that you hear on WTMD. I mean, just to name a few right there, Bartees has, been part of their music, which is really awesome to see. You have had a career that has been supported by public radio, correct?
Yeah, big time.
So what has that meant to you this far into your career? And you're beyond an emerging artist, but, a public radio station has to take a chance on an artist at some point. And what's kind of your experience with that?
Well, first off, I just grew up listening to public radio. Like I said, I grew up in a pretty rural town. So like listening to like my local NPR station or like the Moth, like that was how I found out what was happening everywhere else. And that's how I found so many bands and personalities and writers and movies and all these things that would have never found me. Like that's how I found them. So like when I first started putting out records and heard like one of my songs on All Things Considered, or knew that like The Current or WTMD or WUSA or KCRW, like these are stations I heard in Oklahoma, that were like I was getting like a story or two from them all the time. So it's like a beautiful full circle thing, and it makes me feel really proud of like being a part of it. So I appreciate this a lot. So,
So, new album coming out next year. Horror coming out on what better than Valentine's Day for that, right?
Yeah, I hate Valentine's Day. But yeah, no, the record's called Horror, and it's mostly really about innocuous things that scare me. Not so much like the creature under your bed. It's more like I kind of grew up always with this feeling of like doom, like things weren't going to work out, or like, intimacy, like being afraid of having a deep relationship with someone, or, finding a place to live, like things like that, or the things I grew up being like, how does anyone figure this out? Like those were the big questions in my life, and among other things, so, and the record is kind of looking at all of that and how scary those things are, and also like how I try to move through them and become a more self-actualized person. But yeah, life is weird.
Life is weird.
It's like
Absolutely.
It's an absolute mess.
Well, we are so much looking forward to having that album in our hands next year. We're in the Bartees Strange business at TMD for sure. We're big fans. Big fans out here as well. So you've toured with a lot of big names. The National, Phoebe Bridgers, Courtney Barnett, car seat headrest, Boy Genius, all WTMD artists, I might add. You're going to be doing some of your own, stepping out, headlining. Coming up soon, there's a gig, actually the day after the album release, Saturday, February 15th. You'll be at 930 Club.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It's sick. I've seen a lot of shows there.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen many shows there.
Same.
So it's fun to play there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we've loved the new singles, Lie 95 and Sober. We got to hear those this afternoon. Here you have something else new up your sleeve for us, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, this song is called Baltimore.
Wonderful.
It's, yeah.
Bartees Strange on Public Radio Music Day. Give it up one more time for him.
When I think about places I could live, I wonder if one's good enough to raise a few black kids. Wife's a city girl and I'm born from the sticks. No hope for me and mine. We just get it how we live. Philadelphia always shows love. DC's nice, but the summers are tough. New York City, it just costs too much. I'm thinking about the lives I don't have. Thinking about the lives I don't have. Thinking about the lives I don't have. I envision a house with cobblestone, a nook to read with bookshelves built inside the very home. Backyard blue jays, so my girl's not alone. And at least that freezes over when the winter months come. Toronto's beautiful, but it's not time. LA's got everything except for people like mine. Chicago's perfect, but do you wanna grind? I'm thinking about the lives I don't have. Thinking about the lives I don't have. Thinking about the lives I don't have. I'm thinking about the lives I don't have. Thank you.
I love that song. I love Baltimore. I love you guys. So nice. This next song is called Escape the Circus. It's off of my record Farm to Table, and basically It's just about how weird the political landscape is. Completely awful. I used to work in politics for like a decade, and I'm glad I don't anymore. It's like so sad.
I wanna start a war, but it could end on the news. Live at 6, another case of Whitey up on the moon. Really feels like they're leaving soon. I wanna run away, tell the world that I moved. Hard to get away when you think you're chased by wolves. You think they're all up there waiting for you. So don't do everything they say you do. We're all part of this circus, all on our own horses. I'm in a fancy place, paid too much for the room. Clerk, he says to buy some crypto, he had holes in his shoes. Kinda hard on a working fool. There's a fault in our stars, a rock in my shoe. Every day's another reason that we all might lose. Really nothing that we can do. So don't do everything they say you do. We're all part of this circus, all on our own horses. Thanks.
This song is off my first record. It's called Boomer.
Hey bro, look, I'm the Mac. And that was way before I dipped them Ziggies in the act. That was back when I was doing Harlem Nights with 20 racks. They call me Hershey. I bet that money would come in relays, we on track. I've relapsed. I told my girl that I was working, that's a lie, I'm in a trap. Told my mama I was saving, no, I spent that all on wax. Told my friends I couldn't make it, yo, you know I got it back. And I know most people gonna say what they wanna say. Most people gonna smoke what they wanna smoke. And others, they don't care about no other things. And sometimes it's kinda hard to tell exactly where I wanna go. I know it don't show. I know it don't show. And I can't even lift my hands up. That's what we dance for, Lord. I'm going in. And right when I get all of my hopes up, something explodes, Lord. I never win. hold on, yes, I'm the man. Walked across the street the other day to get a gram. Came back to the trap and smoked it all with my old man. He told me that I'm the hardest killer out since in my hand. I know everybody back here in this block, even the bros know. Smoking in the lot, they say that's Coxie, love the trees, bro. Nice man on the corner landing jets, I call him Heathrow. Dripping since a youngin', I've been eating since a teen, bro. And I know most people gonna say what they wanna say. Most people gonna smoke what they wanna smoke. And others, they don't care about no other things. And sometimes it's kinda hard to tell exactly where I wanna go. I know it don't show. I know it don't show. And I can't even lift my hands up. That's what we dance for, Lord. I'm going in. And right when I get all of my hopes up, something explodes, Lord. Another, you can't hurt me. I've been buried alive by the devil. That's in them hills. You can't save me. I've been buried alive by the devil. No. No. You can tell me that it's all a lie, and I know. Is he holy? All I know is that he's gone, gonna find me.
Hell yeah. Cool. All right, I'm gonna play one more song. It's a little bit country. It's a little bit rock and roll. Merle Haggard once told. No, I'm kidding. No, dude, I'm like the worst. I'm kind of a troll. And my music is kind of a trolly at sometimes too. I just grew up listening to everything. Like, you know, the first bands I played in were country bands. My mom's an opera singer. I used to go to opera camp. Then I found At the Drive-In and started playing with hardcore bands. And then I went to college and all my roommates played jazz. And it was just like, gimme, 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 gimme. So now I do it all kind of bad. And it's kind of fun, you know? Oh, let's get some bad jazz in here. Here we go. So this next song is called Hennessy. Sorry? Oh, I thought you said I can do hecklers. I can crowd work, guys. Don't make me crowd work. No, please don't make me crowd work. I'm gonna embarrass myself. This is live. So this song's called Hennessy. This is I end every set with this song. I've been ending every set with this song since I was 16 years old. So here we go. I took 3 lives that I need, watching reruns. I believe, oh, I need mine like I need other places I could be. And they say black folks drink Hennessy, but I want you over me in the dark on a tree.
But these days, we don't talk no more. We don't talk anymore. I never meant to say this. Some days I don't feel like I'm the man. I fear that from the bottom. I know I do some stuff you cannot stand. Oh, baby. And now I'm walking at the ocean. Alright. I'm dripping wet and it's because I can't swim. And they say black folks drinking in sea, but I want you over me in the dark on a tree. And still I swear, never break, I never fold. Hold you in my arms, remind you that you're gold. Can't feel the pain if I'm holding on to you. But still they say black folks drink Hennessy, but I want you over me in the dark on a tree. Hennessy, 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 Hennessy. I'm talking about forever. Hennessy. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm talking about forever. Thank you.
How about that?
Appreciate y'all. Very nice.
Bartees Strange, everybody. Cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And the new album, Horror, is coming out next year, February 14th. The day after that, the 9:30 Club show with Bartees Strange headlining that. And yeah, looking ahead to a big year of music. And thank you so much for joining us here on Public Radio Music Day. Huge help. Celebrating, uniting people from coast to coast this year at the 5th Annual Public Radio Music Day. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. WTMD is in the middle of their fall fund drive, our fall fund drive. So if you would love to be a member, we would love for you to be a member today. You can do that at WTMD.org/donate. You can also give us a call if you'd like to do it old school, 410-307-1721. And yeah, we are so lucky to have artists like Bartees here in the city. And, you know, we've got such an amazing music scene, and it's something that we should all be really proud of. So give it up for Baltimore. All right, so another public radio music day in the books. Really fun to be going coast to coast with this broadcast. So thank you to all of our partners today. Thank you to the Beggars Group. Thank you to NPR for zooming this out to the world to see. So it was a real treat to have you all here at Zen West here in northern Baltimore. And yeah, we are, again, the Fall Fun Drive is going strong. We're doing a musical road trip. All 50 states are being visited throughout this week, and we are going to be spending quite a bit of time back in the DMV on Friday. We're going to be coming home on the road trip, and from 3 to 7 on Friday, we're going to be hanging out in DC and hanging out quite a bit in Maryland. We have a lot of great musicians to do it with. So thank you all again. Give it up for Bartees Strange one more time.